Womack.
Thank you, everyone, and God bless Wake County, for hanging around this late at night and for giving me your attention. I really appreciate that. Look, I'm Jim Womack. I'm running to be your state party chairman, and I think it's important that we do that. First, let me just say up front, I'm a born-again believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and His life gives me purpose. Just a few things about my biography. I have cards and flyers back on the table back there. You're welcome to go get those. I am a West Point graduate. Joined Craig Dick Park. I appreciate that. Did combat duty in Operation Desert Storm. Spent 20 years in the military. Went into a second career as an IT professional, where I was both an architect and a salesman, where I closed $100 million in IT sales and services, to include the statewide health information system running in North Carolina. And I just want you to know I know my business in IT. The next thing is, like our president, when I was in combat, I built many walls. And that was the first thing that you do to secure the population. We build walls. When I was in southern Iraq, that's what we did on a daily basis, building walls. And we understand how important that is, and how important it is to re-elect our president, because he knows what he's talking about. I'd like to say is I'm also a salesman, and part of the problem with the party today is that we're not growing. If you look around the room, we're kind of aging out, a lot of us, and there's not a lot of diversity here, but yet we are a conservative country and a conservative state. So you ask yourself the question, why are we not growing? Why are we shrinking when the Democrats are trying to give it away? I mean, with role models like AOC and Tlaib, how can anyone not want to be a Republican? That's the question I ask. And there's a very simple answer why we're not growing. And that simple answer is because we're not going to connect with them, to build a relationship with the people that share our values. And we've got to start doing that in the North Carolina Republican Party. That means we have to have a social media presence that we don't have today. As an IT professional, I can tell you with conviction that we can do an order of magnitude better in Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, those channels where we can go find other voters and connect with them. And we will do that beginning in June of this year. Now, as your state party chairman, I'm not really what this election is about in June. As your running for state party chairman, I'm running to be your guy. The real heroes of the story are you out here in this audience, because you're the ones that are doing all the work in the trenches. You're the ones that are going out and recruiting candidates and going door to door and doing get out the vote. You're the ones that are the heroes of the story. And what you deserve and what you need is a leader who's got fire in his belly, who's walked the walk, who's been successful down at the county level, who understands what it takes to raise money and resource the base. That's what we've got to do in this party. And we're not doing it effectively today. I promise you I will not let you down as your chairman. I will resource the base. Now that includes giving you the IT tools so you can have mobile apps that actually enable you to connect with voters when you go door to door, to enable candidates to go out and do something other than do surveys and gather information to feed back up to the top. We're going to give you the tools that you need to be successful. We're also going to improve our web presence so you can actually go out to the GOP website and find something and actually see a calendar and actually have information that you can draw down on demand. We're going to do that. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to reverse the course that this party has been on for 2 years. We're the party of excuses right now, not the party of winning. And by God, we're going to start winning. And the way we win is by being better at the game, and it's really not a game, it's very serious business. But we're going to be better at it than our opponents, because we're going to outwork them, we're going to outrace them, and we're going to outfox them when it comes to elections. We're going to be more clever, we're going to be vigilant to the kinds of trickery that they've been using the last few years to get ahead of us on the ballot. We're going to stop what we've been doing, we're going to start winning again, and we're going to start in 2019, not 2020, 2019 with local elections here, and then in 2020 with those pivotal elections that we're going to have at the state level. Now the last thing I wanted to talk about is that it's so important that you express your voice in this battle for your state party chairman. Because if you take a laissez-faire attitude and you say, well, whatever will be, and entrust to a small number of people going to convention in Concord in June that responsibility, that sovereign responsibility, then you're basically giving up your voice. And what I'm going to ask you to do tonight is I'm going to ask you to make a commitment. Think hard and long about it. If you need help, contact me, and I'll get you the help you need. But go to convention in Concord. Represent those 180,000 Republicans that this small group in here today represents. Represent them in Concord on June the 8th. Come and vote for me to be your chairman. I promise I won't let you down, and you'll have done the right thing to turn this party around and get us back on a winning track. I'm Jim Womack. Vote for me to be your state party chairman. God bless you.